we have a very busy day today. How are you guys doing? Let me know down in the comments how you're doing. What are your plans for today? What did you do today? It is Monday morning, and it's pretty late in the day for me. It's about, it says 10:21 a.m., so that's pretty late for me, usually when I have things to do. But we have a busy day. I am on my way to go to the phone store. I'm getting my son, Tyler, a new cell phone. That's it. No ShopRite, no Walmart, no Target, nowhere else. I do need to stop at the post office. But, and then I got to go home and then get dressed and stuff because I have a few things that are supposed to come in today, and I need to film. Because I haven't put anything up on my beauty channel in like 3, 4, 5 days, something like that. I just been like spending time with my kids and just different things. I don't know. So let's talk about Tyler. Why am I getting him a new phone? Tyler is the type of child. Now you have to let me know if you have children or even your grandchildren, if you have any kids like this. Tyler is the type of child, okay, or young man now, you know, he's 28, and he does not buy anything unless something's broke, okay? The last cell phone he got is what I got him like 3 years ago. It's when those new flip phones came out, okay? Prior to that, he had the same cell phone for like 5 years. The only reason why he got the new flip phone, because it was like Christmas time and, you know, he had the same phone for so long. Like, he has the same cell phone number since he was a teenager. You know? He just doesn't like change. But now what's happening with his cell phone, it's like the screen is like shutting off and stuff. So, like, he needs another one. But he's the type of kid, or man, I don't know, adult, that like he's like, well, still works sometimes, you know. I don't know, because he's not a YouTube person. He's not like I don't even think he has Instagram. I know he does have a Facebook. He just doesn't do like social media like that. So for him, phones are just like texting or talking to his friends or what have you, you know. So for him, as long as that works, he's fine. So I want to get him a new phone because, like I said, the screen's going off, and I don't like it. So when he is out, let's say the screen stops working, sometimes he doesn't get my texts, you know, all that type of stuff. So I want to do that for him. I mean, even when he was younger, I'm like 7, 8 years old, and I would say, all right, let's get you a toy. Do you want to go to Walmart, Target? No. You know where he wanted to go? Even like Toys R Us. No. He wanted to go to the dollar store. Do you know why? Because let's say there's $20, because that's when things were like really $1. He can get 20 different toys. Instead of just getting one like really nice toy, it was like, oh, let's see. He liked the spread out of the dollar, like what he can get. Does that make sense? And so he's a type, like, he wants to spend his money and make it last as long as it can. I don't care if he had $1 million in the bank. If his cell phone is 5 years old and it's still working, he don't care about these upgrades and what other people got and the newest thing. He can care less. As long as it works, he's fine. I'll tell you another story about Tyler. It was so funny talking about this. So one day we were at Walmart, and he's about 2, I guess. And when he was young, like that age and stuff, you know, when I worked, my mom watched him, and my mom would sit out on the front porch, and like if a car went by, she would say car. If a van went by, she would say van. A truck, for him to learn, you know, different vehicles and stuff. Okay. And when he was younger, his favorite color was purple. Now it's red, I think. But he loved the color purple. I guess it was bright or something. I don't know. Now, back then, we're talking about what, 25, 26 years ago, close to 30 years ago. And back then, in the boys section, it was the regular colors. Like if you're looking for toys, blue, red, you might see a green, maybe a yellow, you know. But you wouldn't see like purple or pinks or anything like that. It was more like boys are blue, girls are pink. Do you know? It was like that. It's not like it is today, like universal colors. I mean, universal colors, like maybe green or yellow, it's kind of like if you're pregnant and don't know what you're having, you know, you'd buy those colors. But other than that, like, you know. And so we were at Walmart, and there was actually a purple truck. And, I mean, that's unheard of at that time. You didn't see that. And he was, like, so excited. And he couldn't say the word truck. He would say, fuck. So, if you have kids, cover their ears. He was so excited. He was like, fuck, mommy, fuck, 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 fuck. And he kept saying it. And at that time, what was I, 20, 21 or something like that, if he was about 2. And I was very embarrassed. I'm more shyer back then, you know, like I got embarrassed easy. And I was like, shh, shh. And the more I would say, all right, he was more excited because it was a purple truck. And so people were walking by thinking he's cussing because he's like, fuck, 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 fuck. So I hurried up and got it, and I gave it to him, and he was the happiest kid. You know, like he played with it all day. Like you wouldn't even know he was in the house. He was so excited that he had found this purple truck. But oh my God, I was so embarrassed. He was like, fuck, mommy, fuck. It was the adults' faces, you know, that like, they were like, this kid is cussing and you're not saying anything. Oh my God, it was funny. Now you look back, you know, I was mortified. But now, I mean, if I had him, I wouldn't care. But back then it was, you know, how I thought it was different. And, you know, you ever like look back at things like, and it's funny, it may not have been funny at the time, but now it's like funny, you know. So yeah, he's a trip. All right, so let's go in here and let's, he always had Android. So I think I'm going to get him an iPhone. He knows I'm going to go get him a phone. And I was like, that's your birthday. His birthday was November 7th, which I gave him something. But I was like, and your Christmas gift all in one. He's like, okay. And I said, do you want an iPhone? Do you want this? And he was like, you know, so he was talking to his friends. And his friends were like, oh, now you want to go to iPhone, you know. But, so I don't know what I'm going to get on the Android or thing. But I do not recommend ever getting those flip phones. Not the old school flip phones. You know what I mean? Because the screen goes and stuff. So, all right, let's go in here and I'll be back. Okay, I am just getting in the car. When I went inside, there was 13 people ahead of me. Let me show you what time it is. And I am literally just getting in the car. 12:49, almost 1 o'clock. I was in there for so long. Oh my goodness, but I got everything taken care of. I forgot it's Cyber Monday. Like, well, I knew like the deals, but I don't know. So I got a deal, and then I got a new modem or router, whatever it's called, because ours is like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years old, and now it's like you have to tilt it on an angle for it to work. So she gave me a free one. I just returned the other one. And so I'm gonna go home, bring Tyler his phone because he's home today. Actually, all the kids, no, Lexi works, but the boys are off today. Then go back out because I want to look at mattresses. I'll bring you guys with me. You know, I told you I want to get a new bed. So, we'll go do that. Then I got to get something to eat. I am starving. I haven't ate nothing. I did not think I was going to be in there for like 2 hours. That's crazy. At least it's not real cold out. It's only like 52. So that's pretty good. And it's not windy. I look a hot mess. I got to get all this done because, like I said, I want to get back and film, because the issue that I have is then it takes a long time to edit, and then it just takes a long time to upload to YouTube, and I want to get a video up on my beauty channel today because it's been a while. I was supposed to start streaming, but I was having issues with the internet. But like I said, I got a new He's not fine. I was talking about purple's Tyler's favorite color, and his bag is purple. But I got that new modem, so anyway, hopefully that'll fix it. She said I have the fastest internet that you can get, so, but we'll see. Hopefully that'll work, and, you know, it'll be, I have no idea. Get that going, because like I said, I was having trouble streaming. It wasn't, coming. I guess I ordered StreamYard, which they're having deals because of Black Friday and all that, the sale. So I got a pretty good deal with StreamYard, so I'm happy about that. All right. Where am I at? I don't need to go in any stores. Hence why I'm not going to Walmart or anything else like that, because I'll start seeing sales. And it's like, oh, and then I just buy something because it's on sale, not because I need it. Do you know what I mean? So, all right, I'm going to get off of here, and I'll be back. There'll be a few seconds for you, but we'll see. I'll be back. Let me drop that off to Tyler, his phone, and the modem. Then they can activate that. They said all you have to do is you can call it in, because you still have to activate the modem, or you can use the app. But I'll be back, and I want to talk to you guys about some drama that's going on YouTube that I don't know. We will talk, so I'll be back. I am back. Now, I'm going to the post office, just seeing if anything's in there. I don't think so, because it's the end of the month. I usually don't get anything at the end of the month. And then I want to go to Ashley Furniture, because they're having a big mattress sale, and then I also have like a coupon. I just want to check it out. I'm not getting anything right now. I just want to see the prices. So we'll go to a couple places. All right, let me get a parking spot, and let's go into the post office, and then I want to talk to you. All right, I'll be back. I did get a couple packages. I am surprised, but let me just tell you what happened. So I seen on the table in there like this bag, like a canvas bag, and it had like a Christmas theme, and I'm like, what is that? You know, I figured somebody left it, and it looks like a tote. So when I opened it, like looked inside just to see like if it was empty or did somebody leave their stuff, had like books and papers and a wad of cash. I don't know how much, but like had dollars, a fives, I think tens, a couple 20s. And so I immediately took it to the guy, because I mean, it's Christmas time. Somebody's going to steal it anyway, even if it wasn't, you know, the holiday season. But times are hard, you know. And as soon as I brought it in there, they're like, oh, we know whose bag that is. I guess the lady comes here frequently, so she'll come back and get that, because thank goodness I seen it, because somebody would have at least took the money out of it, you know, because it was like right on top. You didn't have to go through anything. It was right there. So anyway, that's good. I think I'm going to go get something to eat first. I'm just getting a salad. I probably should have ate at home, but I want to hurry up and get back out before the kids are like, Mom, can you do this? Or can you do, you know, I just want to get done. Because I know once I go to looking for the mattresses, the furniture stuff, like, in case I'm in there for a while, you know, I don't want my sugar dropping. Anywho, get to the point, Ann. So I want to talk to you guys about, all right, so I am subscribed to a few people, and some people I'm not subscribed to anymore. But like certain things pop up, you know, like if you were subscribed to somebody. And I've talked about this before, like so much drama on YouTube. And what I'm seeing is so many like creators that they talk and then they get into a fight, and it's just like, it's sad. I'm not going to say that of course, I have been friends with creators and we would talk on Instagram and different things, but nobody had my phone number. Okay, I can count on my one hand, and I've been doing YouTube for what, 6-7 years, you know. I can count on my one hand as many people ever had my phone number. And one of them is my friend Jody, one of them is my friend Lisa. Oh my God, they're redoing that whole McDonald's. Wow, anyhow, my ADD. And what's happening is, you know, you have people and they text each other, and then when they get mad, then they want to show in the community post to prove, like, see, or it's just, I don't understand it, and this is why I always say I don't trust people. And I always say, just because somebody tells you something does not make it true. In other words, if you're talking to somebody and they are complaining about somebody or saying that this person, like, say they're like, oh, let me tell you about Ann. Ann is toxic. She is this. She is that. She's always complaining. Or whatever. A few years ago, that was the truth. But I mean, I'm just saying, or she's two-faced, or she gossips, or whatever. I don't know. That doesn't mean it's true just because that person said it. And the issue is so many people are believing what somebody says or that person's character, and you don't know. Or maybe that's what they experienced with, but how do you know? It's always two people. Like, I don't know. It's just, or me, I used to trust right away and tell people, and then they hold that stuff against you when they're mad. Oh, I'll show this and this and this. Or like, say you're venting about something because you just, you don't have anybody to talk to. So you think, everything's safe. And then they get mad and they want to like throw it in your face. It's like, I don't understand that. There are 2 YouTubers in the whole 7 years that had my phone number, and I thought we were close. And both of those YouTubers really aren't on YouTube anymore. We had a falling out. And I've always said, when you have and this is just in general, when you see beef online and stuff, then all of a sudden somebody just disappears and they run. Sometimes you need to question, why are they running? Sometimes they do for their mental health. That's the truth. But why? Because they feel guilty, they get caught up in something, or they don't want to get caught up in something. What is the reason that they're running? And so many people do that. And it's like, if you want to start a channel, it's okay if you want to talk to different creators and this and that, but don't give out your phone number. Don't get that close where you're texting and all that, unless you've known them for a while. Because people are crazy. You don't know these people in real life. You don't know them. It's just like a relationship, like a sexual relationship. They could perceive one way, but until you live with them or what have you, you really don't know them.
Anything else?
That's it, hon. Thank you. $11.34. That's expensive. My gosh, I didn't even get a drink or anything. How much are the salads now? I might have to stop getting my Wendy's salad.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna pull over so I can eat. Actually, I'm gonna drive to Ashley Furniture and then just eat in the parking lot, and then go in there. You know how like sometimes I go to Wendy's, and I had a comment say, I'm paraphrasing. In other words, like, I could be nice to people, I guess, because I didn't say anything. And I'm like, I'm always nice to people. I just edit. You guys got to remember that I edit stuff out. It's like when I used to go to the stores and check my blood pressure. And so, there's like a minute and a half of them, like the cuff, like getting smaller and checking your blood pressure. Well, of course, I would edit that out. I'm not going to say a minute of not talking, because you're not supposed to talk when they do your blood pressure. And I can't tell you how many people would say, you need to sit and wait, and because you would see me talking, and then all of a sudden I would say, it would cut off, and then it would come back and it would show the score. And it's like, the blood pressure, and it's like, well, that's what I do. I edit things out. But of course I'm going to sit there for a minute and relax and then let the thing go on. Like, why would I have 2 or 3 minutes of just silence? Like, But I was like, if anybody knows me, I'm always speaking and smiling. I don't care how bad of a mood I am. I always do that. It was just like, I don't know. It's just remember that sometimes people do edit out things. You don't see everything in a video. For instance, a lot of times when I'm shopping, when I'm going to Walmart or ShopRite, I'm gone like 3 to 4 hours, but my video might be only 45 minutes. So like I'm editing a lot out, right? So that's what that is. I said on my beauty channel, I have this one comment that says that they were like, let me guess, you had a heart attack, you have high cholesterol, you're this, and you eat like trash. And then because I get my son, who's 28 years old, chocolate milk from Wawa, I am giving him diabetes early or whatever. I'm paraphrasing again. And it's like, what? You only see me once in a while. Like, if I do go to Wendy's, I'm getting a salad. Sometimes I'll get, chicken nuggets, and that's because I'm taking a salad home, and if I could feel my sugar dropping, I'll eat like 3 to 4 chicken nuggets to hold me off till I get home, and then I give the rest to my kids. But it's like, what? And it's like, just be careful what you say, because of course a mother's going to get defensive when you're talking about their child. You're saying, I'm going to give my kid diabetes, and it's like, how do you know he doesn't have a medical issue that he needs these calories? And I'm not saying those calories are good to get, but you don't know. And I think that's why a lot of times a lot of YouTubers don't share personal information or vlog or show this, because of critique and criticism. I mean, you know, it's like, show me your life. Like, sometimes it's hard to put yourself out there in front of people, because people always have stuff to say. I mean, I know I'm very opinionated. I can never say that word, but I mean, I would never talk about somebody's mother, like, because they're getting their kid chocolate milk. You got to remember, Tyler's 28 years old. So if I didn't go home, if I didn't bring it, he'd go out himself and get it. How am I going to tell a 30-year-old man, don't get no chocolate milk, don't drink that? I mean, I don't know. All right, so yeah. But let me know, like, with the, let me turn the car off. Like, with this drama and stuff like that, it's like, I'm always shocked to see people 30s and 40s and acting like a teenager or somebody in their 20s. It's or this back and forth beef. And listen, I know sometimes things that hurt my feelings, and I'll go on for a year. I still talk about when I'm hurt, what happened to me with my heart attack, when I felt like people ganged up on me, because it's like I'm still waiting for this public apology, even though I know I'll never get it and I need to let it go. So I understand, like, I can keep things going too. But I'm talking about my own life, how I'm feeling on my lifestyle vlog channel, right? I'm not giving names or anything like that, but I'm not like reacting to somebody doing a video on me, and then they do it and back and forth, and it's going back and forth. I don't know, like, and most of you guys probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, but let me know if, like, do you see that on YouTube? Like, it's getting more and more negative. And I hear a lot of people say, oh, they're going to go to TikTok. Now, I don't have TikTok. I hear good and I hear bad things about TikTok, but I don't think it's the app. I don't think it's YouTube. I don't think it's TikTok or Instagram or what have your Facebook or whatever there is. It's the people that you surround yourself with. And that's why I always try to say it's life lessons, and why I talk about how I was in my past and what I have learned from it, and why I show my life. And a lot of it is life lessons. It's like, you fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? It's like, if you keep allowing this stuff to happen, if you are having YouTube friends and you keep getting fucked over, right? Then maybe not have YouTube friends, or talk to them on Instagram or whatever, but not give them your phone number or what have you. And that's why I said one time in one of my vlogs, I think it's when I was at that golf disc or something park. I know some people in different states calls it frisbee golf, but we call it disc golf here. It's like, that's why you'll never, unless it's my friend Lisa or Jody or something like that, but like, you'll never hear me defend or get online, unless it's somebody's kid, about beef. Like, I'll never get myself involved, because what I learned is when it comes to you, they don't have your back. What I have learned is not everybody tells the truth. Just because somebody says it doesn't make it true. And if people aren't willing to fight their own battles, don't fight for them. I mean, for me, what I feel. And I just see it more and more. And it's like, why aren't people just making videos, their own content, and like not worrying about other people? Because what you're doing is you're putting the viewers involved, especially if they're subscribed to the different YouTubers. You know what? The content creators. It's like, that's not fair to them. I'm going to get off of that because I don't want this vlog to be negative. My main point is, have you seen that, like, just negativity? And I don't get it. And we all should be kind to people and positive and understanding, because we don't know what people are going through. Sometimes people suffer in silence. Sometimes people don't say what they're going through, right? And you just don't know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and eat my salad real quick, and then I'll take you into Ashley Furniture, and I'll be back. That never gets too old, that I'll be back. It reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger every time I say that. All right, I'll be back. See, I said it again.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like.
All right, I just got out of there. So I was talking to the one lady, and I was saying how, because they asked me, like, okay, what type of bed do you have now? Let me push this chair back a little bit. And I was like, I have one of those, I always forget what it's called. And I'm like, the ones that you put your handprint down. She's like, oh, therapeutic or whatever. I'm like, yeah. I was like, but it's old. It's like 10, 11 years old, And I was like, I have a back injury. I said, so I wake up with my back hurt, and I think it's too soft. And so then she was like, because I was looking, I think I showed a little video, but she took me to this other area where I didn't even know there was mattresses, right? So I'm like, do you know about Black Friday? She goes, oh, I'll take you to the Black Friday sales. And this, I was like, oh, okay. Right? So like I'm laying, she was like, well, this is a medium firm or whatever the case. I don't know anything about mattresses, okay? And so I'm laying, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I like more firm, because, with the soft ones, it's like your spine, like, I need something to hold, because I'm a side sleeper. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. I was like, and these are the sales, because you could tell these are like nicer mattress. And then I noticed like they don't really have box springs. I'm like, you don't have mattresses with box springs anymore? And she was like, well, nowadays, she goes, we do have them. She goes, if you have like a regular frame, but a lot of them, there are these new like headboards and I don't know, like that's up higher that you don't need a box spring. You just have the mattress, or I don't know. So I'm like, well, just how much? So the one that I really like, I was like, okay, so how much is this with just, I don't need the headboard and all that other kind of stuff, just with the, the mattress. And she was like, okay, with this sale, she goes, this is about $26.99. So I'm like, $3,000. I mean, which is still cheap. I mean, like, I get it. But I'm like, I remember a couple years ago, like, I got my kids, like, it was like $600 or something like that. But they only have full size, right? And so, she was like, I was like, do you have any of them? Because I'm always cheap when it comes to myself. So she was like, oh, well, let's go to the other section then. And that's where I was at. And then they're still like $800-900, but still not bad. I mean, for a mattress, I don't know how much like with the box spring is or whatever. Or maybe, I don't know. But I'm just getting prices because, Tyler said he was going to help me out for like the kids, like for Christmas and stuff. So I guess we're looking about $3,000 for me, but I'm still trying to find a cheaper option, because when it comes to me, as long as it's comfortable, I don't care if it's $100 bed. As long as it doesn't have bed bugs and all that stuff. She goes, well, we do have like floor samples that you could take it home today. I'm like, no, because I don't know who's laying on them, because they don't come with sheets and stuff. Like, you just lay right on the mattress. Anywho. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and go home. It's getting late. What time is it? Because I was going to go to the couple of mattress stores, but we'll do that another day. They said their sales are still until December 4th, so I still have a little ways to think about what I want. I still want to go to other stores and see, like, what's cheaper and stuff. All right, guys, that is everything. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about this negativity. Do you see it? Do you not? Let me know. I believe we're going to go this week. Me and Lexi are going to go to the, what is it called? The Festival of Lights or something like that. Like this light show for the Christmas holiday. So it'll be me and Lexi, and I don't know if her boyfriend's coming or not. I'm going to be doing Vlogmas. I'm going to try to do it on both channels. Definitely on this channel, we're going to have Vlogmas. 100%. And I'm going to try to do as much as I can on the beauty channel as well. And I think that's all I really have to say. All right, guys. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh, it's sunny. Yes, it is. Oh, baby. Anything on the radio?
Walking over dinner, I was